Extremely sweet and edible gourmands may not be my go-to when it comes to fragrances, but I love when a gourmand is addictive, yet grown and sophisticated. Basically, my kind of gourmands. The 6 fragrances that I'm going to talk about in today's video, let's say, are my top choices when it comes to gourmands. So yeah, let's get into them. First up is the newest in my collection, as I recently just received it. But guys, I love this so much to the point that it inspired me to do this video. This is called Bourbon Brulee by Leda, and this is their newest release. Guys, this fragrance, by the way, is my scent of the day. Let me just top up, and oh my god, it smells so good. Let me read you the notes. This has bergamot, black plum, tonka bean, cypriol root, coconut milk, whiskey accord, heliotrope, caramel, vanilla bourbon, amberwood, white musk, and cedar. So it sounds like a dark, woody, and gourmand fragrance, right? And yeah, what can I say? It is definitely a dark gourmand that has a very sensual and unique vibe. By the way, I'm so happy that Leda fragrances are now available in Europe. And yeah, if you still don't know, Leda fragrance is owned by Stephanie, or SMLXO, here in YouTube. And I am a big fan of Stephanie. She used to be like my go-to when it comes to makeup favorites since 10 years ago. I've always loved her effortless and sophisticated look. So when she launched a perfume brand, I know already that I would love them. Actually, if you watch my channel, you know how much I love Oris by Leda. So when I saw that they are releasing like a fall gourmand, I knew that I needed to try it. And guys, this fragrance is definitely rich, warm, slightly boozy, dark, and addictive fragrance. I will say that it opens up very warm and inviting, as the tonka bean is very prominent in the opening. However, as it dries down, the creaminess coming from the coconut milk and the slight booziness coming from the whiskey accord is very striking to me. Imagine coconut milk and whiskey, like, how can that be possible? But guys, it works so well in this fragrance. It is very unique. And at the same time, it is all grounded by caramel, vanilla bourbon, and amberwood. If you guys watch my channel, you know how much I love coconut in fragrances as well. And this is just basically like coconut milk, caramel with touch of booziness that is just very addictive to me. I love this fragrance. There is also like a texture of fluffiness that I am enjoying a lot. It is cozy, it's rich, it's warm and addictive, definitely screaming fall, and definitely evokes a grown-up gourmand. This is giving me a jazz club vibe while wearing like a dark suede jacket. Yeah, that is the vibe of this fragrance. The caramel in here is not too thick. It is perfectly blended with the coconut milk and whiskey notes. Guys, I'm telling you, if you're like me and you love elegant and grown-up gourmands, I highly recommend you checking out Bourbon Brulee. This fragrance is decently priced, as this is less than $100, and they keep doing promotions anyway in their website. So even if you don't live in Canada or US, you can still manage to get this less than 100 euros. I highly recommend you checking this one out, especially if you think we have the same taste. Once again, Bourbon Brulee by Leda, and I find the performance of this fragrance moderate. Let's say lasted me around 4 to 6 hours on skin, but it lasts longer on clothes. Also, since Bourbon Brulee is gifted to me by the brand, they also sent me a travel size. So I will be doing a small giveaway in today's video because your girl has reached 13,000 subscribers. And also my birthday is coming up. As a matter of fact, I'll be leaving again for another holiday next week. So yeah, I would love to do a giveaway and let one of you win this travel size Bourbon Brulee. This giveaway will only be open for my European subscribers though. So yeah, make sure you're around Europe. Second, you must follow me in Instagram because your girl needs followers in Instagram, okay? Third, you must be subscribed to my channel, like this video. And lastly, I want to know why you are actually subscribed to my channel. Like, let me know, what do you like most about my channel? The reason why I'm asking you that question is because it helps me in developing my content as well. So yeah, those are the rules. Once again, thank you so much for all of you who are supporting my channel. I started less than 2 years ago, and me reaching 13,000 subscribers is such a blessing, as I really didn't expect it to grow this fast. It's all because of you guys. Thank you so much for watching me, and for those of you who are always commenting, taking your time to, just to say something nice in the comments down below. I appreciate you. I appreciate you and the time that you give to my channel. Good luck. Next up is the newest release from Chabaud, and this is called Mon Tiramisu. And guys, I know that there's a lot of tiramisu inspired fragrances out there, but let me tell you about this particular fragrance, okay? This is quite new as well. However, I had this, let's say, for almost 2 weeks now. And guys, this is very addictive. It definitely smells like tiramisu. Okay, let me read you the notes. It has whipped cream, coffee, biscuit, vanilla drops, coconut milk, sandalwood, chocolate, and powdery musk. And I get all of those notes with, of course, the whipped cream, coffee, vanilla, and coconut milk to be like the most prominent notes. Guys, this definitely smells like tiramisu without the calories. So having said that, yes, it is sweet, yet to my nose, it is not too thick and not too edible. I love the fact that the base of this fragrance is a clean and powdery musk along with a creamy sandalwood that, in my opinion, kind of controlled the sweetness of this fragrance. I truly enjoy this fragrance, guys. And yeah, as mentioned, to me, this smells like a low-calorie tiramisu. Once again, this is like my style of gourmand. Mon Tiramisu is a light and airy tiramisu scent that lingers the entire time, okay? I've worn it twice to bed, and during those wear time, I always wake up with the beautiful scent still of tiramisu with that powdery and clean musk. It is absolutely addictive. My husband loves this as well on me. He always say that I smell like a cookie. Can't recommend this fragrance enough. And also just want to let you know, Chabaud is a niche fragrance from France, and they are actually quite reasonably priced. For example, they also do 30 ml, and 30 ml costs around 59 euros. And for 100 ml, like this bottle, this costs around 110. But they also have a luxe bottle, which basically just have like a different lid. I will pop a picture on the screen, and that luxe bottle costs 125. If you choose this bottle, like for example, like you're okay with a simple lid like this, you'll pay 15 euros less, which is 110 euros. And with Chabaud, guys, I do have a discount code for you, which is Joanna10. That will give you 10% off. Just highly recommend you checking out Mon Tiramisu because this is absolutely divine. Very light and airy, not too sweet tiramisu scent. That is very addictive. Yeah, I find this fragrance feminine leaning. Once again, Mon Tiramisu by Chabaud. Next up is a fragrance that you know I am obsessed with. Poka by Pernoire. I have raved about this fragrance over and over, so you might be sick of me talking about it already, but what can I say? This just, oh my god, smells so addictive. This to me smells like freshly baked apple pie with roasted hazelnut on top. And somehow, you know, you poked it and there's a caramel popcorn aroma coming out from that baked apple pie. That's how Poka smells like to me. Poka is actually a short name for popcorn, as this fragrance is inspired by caramel popcorn. But to my nose, this is not just caramel popcorn, okay? This has different levels, so don't expect it to be just like a straight up caramel popcorn, as this has also nuttiness in it. The roasted hazelnut is very prominent in here, along with that sensual vanilla and tonka bean and sophisticated cedarwood. I love the fact that there is some woody factor in this fragrance, as that basically made the fragrance quite different to me, as it is not too edible, like not too bakery like. I raved about this fragrance so much already in my channel. You know that the longevity and projection are amazing, as this is an extrait de parfum. It has 30% high oil concentration. I just love this addictive fragrance so much. And yeah, I find this fragrance unisex, however, leaning feminine as well because of the nuttiness coming from the hazelnut and sweetness from the caramel popcorn and apple pie. Once again, Poka by Pernoire, definitely a sophisticated and grown gourmand. Next up is Iris Cartagena by Bon Parfumeur. And if you watch my channel, you know that I've talked about this fragrance already and I love it from first sniff. Basically, this is an iris dominant fragrance with added cacao, coffee, and sugar. This opens up quite green because of the heavy petitgrain, I'll say. And then as it dries down, a green and slightly powdery iris along with the cacao, sugarcane, and coffee takes over. And yeah, so beautiful, dark, and mysterious. If you love iris in fragrances and you know you are the type who kind of like collects different sorts of iris scents in your collection, you have to check out Iris Cartagena. This fragrance is very unique. In my opinion, I haven't smelled anything like this. To be honest, I never imagined that like an iris, cacao, and coffee combo will be like amazing in a fragrance, and this just nailed it, I'll say. I love this fragrance because it is very complex. Like it has different layers, as it starts off like very green, and then as it dries down, the greenness kind of like toned down because the powdery iris is taking over, and then the bitterness coming from the coffee and powdery cacao picks through. It is so beautiful. I wouldn't consider this as a safe blind buy though, as I find it complex. But as mentioned, if you enjoy unique take of iris fragrances and at the same time you love the idea of grown and sophisticated dark gourmand, I highly recommend you checking out Iris Cartagena. I truly enjoy this fragrance. And guys, this fragrance is an extrait de parfum as well. So having said that, the oil are more concentrated. It is more potent. It is not a beast mode performer. However, this one lasts forever on clothes and it lasts for a very long time on skin. I highly, highly recommend this for all the cacao, coffee, and iris lovers out there. Once again, Iris Cartagena, and I find this fragrance unisex. Next up is 1970 by Rosendo Mateu. And guys, if you watch my channel, you know how much I love this fragrance. To me, this is a perfect example of a grown gourmand. It is spicy, powdery, and chocolatey at the same time. There's something very earthy as well in this fragrance. So, you know, to me, it seems like chocolate scented patchouli. Another dry, chocolatey, and spicy scent that I think is perfect for the fall season. I'm also getting cumin touch in this fragrance. However, not too much because, you know, I'm not really a fan of cumin. However, I love the powdered cacao scent that I'm smelling in here, plus that amber DNA of Rosendo Mateu. This is absolutely elegant and sophisticated. Once again, it has a very cozy feel because of the tonka bean that is quite prominent in here, along with the vanilla, amber, and musk. As mentioned, this has the amber DNA of Rosendo Mateu, so you will get that sensual and dark amber, plus spices and powdered cacao. Very addictive, yet sophisticated, in my opinion. Perfect example of grown gourmands. When it comes to longevity and projection though, I would say that this is moderate. Let's say lasted me around 4 to 6 hours. And I find this fragrance unisex. Once again, 1970 by Rosendo Mateu. If the sound of dry, powdery, and spicy cacao fragrance sounds appealing to you. Right, last but not the least is one of my favorite gourmand discoveries this year, and this is Empire Victor by Khadlaj. Okay, by now you know already how much I am obsessed with this fragrance, as this to me smells like a vanilla cake with lemon shavings and caramel drizzle on top. To me, this is a little bit bakery-ish, you know, but low calorie. So having said that, it is not too sweet as well. I love the powdery musk and creamy sandalwood in the base. I think it made this fragrance, you know, just perfectly grown gourmand. It is not too sweet, okay? It has a creamy sandalwood as well in the base that I think controlled the overall sweetness of this fragrance. To me, this is more vanilla centered, okay? So if you love a gourmand vanilla, you will enjoy this fragrance. This is not overly sweet, so just keep that in mind. Don't expect it to be like an edible sweet vanilla cake, as this has the clean powdery musk and sandalwood in the base that gave this fragrance hints of elegance and sophistication. I truly enjoy this fragrance, as it also has an amazing longevity and projection. Like on me, it lasts forever on clothes, and on skin lasts around 6 to 8 hours. I raved about this fragrance. By now, you know how much I'm addicted to this. And yeah, once again, Empire Victor by Khadlaj. So that is the video for today, guys. Those are my favorite grown gourmands as of the moment. Let me know if you've tried any of them and if you enjoy them. And if not, yeah, you can write it down as well and the reason behind it. Anyway, good luck to all of you who are joining my giveaway. And for sure, I will still be doing the best edible gourmands in my collection soon. So stay tuned for that. See you on my next one, guys. Bye!